Are you trapped in a toxic relationship? Today, I'm diving deep into the signs of a toxic relationship and challenging myself to identify if I'm trapped in one. Join me as I uncover the truth. Toxic relationships can be incredibly draining, affecting not only our mental and emotional well-being but also our overall quality of life. Being in a toxic relationship can make us feel trapped, hopeless, and unsure of how to escape. Hello, I'm Michelle, and I want to thank Swati Sharma, the owner of Simply Beautiful on YouTube, for this opportunity to share my experiences with toxic relationships. Manipulation is a huge red flag in any relationship. If your partner is constantly making you feel guilty, playing on your emotions, or using passive-aggressive comments to control your behavior, that's a major sign of toxicity. They might say things like, "If you really loved me, you'd do this," or "You're so sensitive, it's just a joke." But deep down, you know it's not a joke. It's a way to wear you down and maintain power over you. Another sign of a toxic relationship is a lack of support. If your partner is never there for you, doesn't care about your goals or aspirations, and is only invested in their own needs, that's a problem. You should feel seen, heard, and encouraged in a healthy relationship. But in a toxic one, you're often left feeling unheard and unseen. Emotional abuse is also a common characteristic of toxic relationships. This can manifest in many ways, such as gaslighting, where your partner makes you question your own sanity or memory. They might deny previous agreements or conversations, making you feel like you're losing your grip on reality. Or they might constantly criticize you, making you feel like you're not good enough. In a toxic relationship, you might also feel like you're walking through a minefield, never knowing when your partner, parent, or a family member will blow up or become angry. You might feel like you're constantly trying to appease them, avoiding conflict at all costs. But this is not a healthy way to live, and it's not a healthy way to love. Toxic relationships can evolve over time, starting out as something that feels loving and supportive but gradually turning into something controlling and abusive. Maybe your partner was charming and attentive at first, but as time went on, they began to show their true colors. Maybe they started making jokes at your expense, or accidentally did things that hurt your feelings. For me, it took a lot of reflection and self-awareness to realize that I was in a toxic relationship. I thought I was in love, but looking back, I can see that I was just trapped. I was so focused on making the relationship work that I ignored the signs of toxicity. But once I took a step back and evaluated my own worth, I realized I deserved so much better. I've been in relationships where I felt like I was constantly trying to prove myself, like I was never good enough. I've been in relationships where I felt belittled, talked down to, and made to feel like my feelings were invalid. But I learned that I don't have to stay in those relationships. I learned that I deserve to be loved, respected, and cherished. If you're watching this video and you're wondering if you're in a toxic relationship, I want you to take a step back and look at the signs. Are you constantly feeling anxious or depressed because of your partner? Are you walking through a minefield, afraid of their next outburst? Are you feeling unheard, unseen, and unsupported? If so, it might be time to take a closer look at your relationship and prioritize your own mental health. Remember, recognizing the signs of a toxic relationship is the first step towards freedom and healing. Take control of your own life, prioritize your own well-being, and don't be afraid to seek help when you need it. And if you've been through a toxic relationship, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Share your story, share your insights, and let's support each other on this journey towards healthy, loving relationships.